What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I give you the dating advice, and even though I'm out of the game, you don't gotta get played too. So let's get straight into this. So KK response says, "You're a soulless ghoul if this bothers you. High school sweethearts with no kids. Husband suffers TBI in early 20s. Requires full-time care and facility. Wife divorces, petitions court to become his legal guardian. Eventually remarries to have kids. First husband is core part of second family." And Matt says, "This is the most disturbing thing I've seen on TikTok. All that trouble just to end up with a man who loves my first husband." There was a video to this. I know there was a video to this. Where's the video? Where's the video? Hold on, let me see if I can go get the video real quick.
Brandon was 15 and I was 16 when we met in high school. We fell in love and it was one for the books, full of handwritten notes, inside jokes, hand-burned CDs, and all the things that a first love encompasses. On August 12, 2006, we set our vows and promised to love each other always. 2 years later, when Brandon was 23 and I was 24, he was T-boned by a moving truck. He sustained a severe traumatic brain injury and was in a coma for 2 months. He worked so hard to try and regain simple things that we all take for granted. Brandon now needs total care. He needs help eating, toileting, dressing, transferring. He has a difficult time communicating and has a lot of short-term memory issues. After 2 years of grieving and heartbreak, I made the heart-wrenching decision to move on. I longed for a family, children, a partner, but I knew that I would always love Brandon and wanted to honor my vows of caring and loving for him through sickness and in health. It's been almost 15 years. I've been his legal guardian and advocate since then. Now our relationship looks different. Several years ago, he randomly started calling me little sis. I think the word brother now better defines our relationship. I will always carry his heart in my heart.
Do you follow? Okay, hold on. How are y'all mad at her for remarrying? This isn't a husband. She is still caring for him like she vowed, but she needs a partner too, says Leah Garcia. That's incredibly insensitive to say to women who have stayed by their husband's side. How could you even say something like that? This isn't a husband. Foul-mouthed women, disgusting. Oh shit. We got a woman going against the hive? Haley self-love Bador. No way anyone can expect her not to find a new partner. By age 21, she will live her life 3 to 4 times over. That's not fair for her to end her life too. Jinx, end her life too? How heartless are you? That's still supposed to be her partner. Y'all ducked up. Holy shit, where's actually see this is better than Discovery fucking Planet right now. I feel like what was homeboy who was always getting close to those fucking animals knowing damn well they can kill him? And then what a stingray got his ass? He's like, all right, this is not a drill. Let's get close. As you can see two females right here of the hive, and they're clashing right now. This is going to be vicious, and this is something the humans don't get to normally see. This is actually pretty insane. Why marry and make those vows to be there through anything and stay together, which she didn't? Why do that if you're gonna leave after a brain injury? Yes, she did. She is still there, says Irish Rosa. Not important says, that's like saying it's okay if your husband goes out and cheats when you withhold, because he still comes home and honors part of his vows. No, it isn't. What do you want about? Big difference. Yo, these are just women fighting. I'm here for it. Jamie, because he had no idea who she was. You had no idea the pain she felt when this happened. She still takes care of him in sickness and in health. Haley says, let's see how you be if you were put in this situation in your young 20s. Never had kid or a relationship or anything for the next 60 years. Listen, before I give my opinion, because some people gonna get mad at me. Some people gonna get mad at me the way I'm gonna say this. You know what? All right. Ginger says, him calling her little sister tells me he doesn't recognize any romantic feelings for her. He truly thinks he's his sister. She's lost her husband. Or he let her know that he had moved on and told her to do the same. He did it on purpose to set her free. So hard for the both of them, but hearing that probably broke her heart. Did it? I mean, she moved on. It couldn't be that broken, and if she had a hole in her heart, she filled it with dick. I'm just saying. My ex-husband sustained TBI while we were married. I became his caregiver. I too moved on. My ex lives with my husband and me. I totally get it. Yo. Wait, what the fuck is that one? Hold on, I've seen Shut Your Bitch Ass Up, but what is that? SAGB? What is that? What is that? BAU. Slang. What is that? Oh, shut your gold digging bitch ass up. I had to put two and two together. All right. I get a feeling a lot of these I could never leave comments are coming from very young people in new and untried relationships. I'm glad you found happiness and still care for your former hubs. So I'm going to just sit here and say this. If her love was so deep to make these vows and to always know that they will love each other and all of this other shit, why divorce him? I'm sorry. I guess I'm just, you know, maybe to me personally, that man is living in hell right now. And listen, before anyone sits there and says that, let me just give you something. Let me just help you out a little bit. Do people with TBI have moments of clarity? Yes, it's possible for people with traumatic brain injury to have moments of clarity. I just, man, listen. Men usually just leave. Yeah, because that's probably the fucking kind thing to do in that situation. If he's gonna fucking divorce you. That was kind of you to continue to care for him. I find it ironic how it's mainly men on here who are condemning her for what she did. You don't hear them condemning men when they leave. Show us a man that left. Go on. And I'll tag four that have stayed and never remarried. This woman has done no wrong. I'm only arguing your point. He started to call you little sis because he wanted you to be free. That is love right there. Happy you still both have each other. A soulmate isn't necessarily a lover. It's someone who's just supposed to be in your life. Your kind, your mom, your dad, who knows. If that was the case, she should have never made that fucking video. She should have never made that fucking video. Because all I'm going to say, that man gets a... Okay, I'm going to say exactly what I said. You know what? I have a comment on Twitter. I'm going to just read the comment on Twitter. Hold on. All right. This is their scenario as I get this woman's videos on TikTok from time to time, and she has no defenders. I am dead. I defend her. Based on the scenario you provided, she and her new husband are both very good people. I'll defend her with you. She should care for him on her own. It's not a man versus woman thing. People expect you to stay with your partner until the bitter end. Obviously, real life isn't that simple, so I'm not personally against her, but it's pretty well established that if you leave your partner because they got sick or injured, you're a piece of shit. Now, I'm gonna just sit here and say this. Sometimes I would see people with somebody who would either be like in a wheelchair or, you know, you hear the stories about people who get into really, really bad accidents. And, you know, you sit there and you say to yourself, are you capable of being strong enough to still be with that person? Because the person's still there. In this case, yes, he has the brain injury, but it's... I'm sorry, man. Let me find my comment. Because I made a comment to this. I did make a comment to this. Where's my comment? Why is my comment missing? I want my comment. I would like my comment, please. I gotta go to bookmarks. Oh, where's my fucking comment, dog? I said, geez, I remember this random post from like 3 years ago, and I'm gonna say the same thing I said 3 years ago. One night he is going to have a clear mind, make his way over to her, and she's gonna be getting Kabuteri Bond slammed, her legs up, new guy's ass touching the ceiling, but still inside. And I'm gonna just sit here and say this, guys. If you ever find me in that situation, right, and some fucking woman is cucking me, kill me, right? I don't care if you sit there and you tell the woman, oh, don't worry, I'll help you take care of Jason, all of that shit. Just wait until you see a sign of me having a moment of clarity. It maybe just be a nod, or what was that? What's that show, Breaking Bad, where the dude blew up Gus? He couldn't move, but he started hitting the fucking bell. Listen. No. Where is it? So why does she have to divorce him? Did she not deserve a life beyond a care for someone with the mental age of a child? Holy shit! It's like the pot calling the kettle black. How many relationships have we seen of women literally being fucking grown-ass children and men basically bailing them out, never telling them no, and them living on easy street? Crazy. For better or worse. How many people do you think would stay celibate and effectively partnerless for the rest of their lives in this situation, where their partner does not have the cognitive ability of an adult and cannot provide companionship or any of the needs one might have for a relationship? Probably very few in today's society, but that's what makes vows sacred. Would you? Would you never have sex again from 21 until your death? Never feel emotional intimacy from a partner again? Never have your partner you can rely on for anything for the vast majority of your life? Newsflash, most men age 18 to fucking 30 to almost 40 have not dated one time, are completely out of the dating pool. What the fuck are you talking again? Whatever. What's the other reply said, but also it's easier to get professional help. He needs it. He's considered her legal. He needs if he's considered her legal dependent rather than her husband. Divorcing him helped them both. On top of that, her new husband helps take care of him. Man, kill me. She actually divorced him way before the TBI. His family didn't want to take care of him, so she stepped in and took him in. She met her now husband okay. So why make a video about this shit when you know how people are gonna react to the shit? You know how people are gonna react to some shit like this, because the shit sounds suspect as fuck. Majority of men will leave their wives as soon as the diagnosis come out. So frequently, doctors make a point of warning women about the possible abandonment. A woman wrote this. Women hands wrote this. This is coming from the fairer sex that literally will divorce a man because they get the ick after 20 years and found some new dick. Are we serious? Miss me with that dumb shit. Women who literally judge you based on if you have an Apple or an Android phone. Are you serious? We just finished doing a video on a woman that was romanticizing like it was fucking Twilight about cheating on her husband and missing the guy she cheated on. No mention of her husband. Literally gushing as she wrote on the pages. It's crazy. I don't think having some reservations about the monetization and exploitation of a disabled person's views makes you a soulless ghoul, actually. Only women can look at a literal psychological horror movie scenario and manipulate it in their fucked up mind. Yes! Only women can look up at a literal psychological horror movie scenario and manipulate it in their fucked up minds to be good because they and only they benefited. This man is a fucking pet to this woman. Again, kill me! Man. Dumbest cunt on this website. Okay, that's a little too much. I'd rather die, to be honest. What's the point? This is literally amongst the only viable situations that justifies labor's implementation of assisted suicide. Kill me! Let your wife fuck other men and flaunt it in your face after being reduced to a husk of a person you once were and be happy about it, or you're an evil incel. Again, he's capable of having moments of fucking clarity. We don't know how long it can last, but just oh my gosh. Oh my fucking, no. That's hell. If you don't like the wholesome cuckolding, you're a shitty fucking person. Twitter is such brain slop. Everyone is dumb, arrogant, and love to think they're always right. Men leave their wives as soon as they hear her cancer diagnosis, but everyone's making this lady the villain. Again, the only ones that say this shit are bitter, probably single baddie women. Why do I call them baddie women? Because it's not very hard for a woman to be considered a baddie. You have girls who literally call each other tens. Makeup goes a fucking long way, right? These are the same women that overlook good men, will never give good men a chance, but over here talking about men are the ones that lead. Man, if it was really that simple, men wouldn't get married. Which one is it? Men are not men are not the ones having divorces. It's overwhelmingly women with able-bodied men. With nothing wrong with these men. They just been told the shit from their local hive, to leave him because the grass is green on the other side. Or maybe she's had enough time and now she has money and she's feeling herself. And this shit is stupid. Y'all are really nice and genuine people. Low-key, why can't people only sympathize with disabled people and usually just men when it comes to sex? Some people don't understand that love isn't about fucking. I love that he's part of the family no matter what. This is truly what love is about. Yeah, okay. I don't think you should divorce your spouse for having a traumatic brain injury. I don't either. Most men have remarried younger women or women right after hold on. Most men have remarried younger women or women right after months after their wife dies. There's a difference. Do you understand the meaning of to the bitter end between sickness and health? Man, make sacred vows sacred again. The fact, and mind you, it's not like as though if you got those vows, you can't get out of it, right? I'll give you multiple ways to get out. If someone cheats, if he cheats on you, she cheats on you, get the fuck out of Dodge, right? If y'all were planning for a fucking baby and she aborts the fucking baby and you wanted a fucking baby and you were doing everything in your power to make everything safe and secure for her and she just decided to fucking change on you, you leave, right? There's multiple reasons, but something completely out of his fucking power. Come on now. I bet his girl talks a lot about empathy. I'm telling you right now, a man would rather die alone than be in a situation. Yeah. Listen, any fucking time it benefits a lot of these women, they expect men to be men. I had a friend who was going to go donate plasma and I went with him and, apparently you can get like fucking $60. That's going to like a fucking video game or some shit. So I'm over there and I get pricked, right? I hate needles. I'm sensitive to needles, but if I gotta get a needle, I'll fucking toughen up and get a needle, right? It fucking hurts, Oh, does it hurt, Jason? Yes, it hurts. Let's keep going. But that fucking prick, sometimes feel worse than a fucking needle on your finger. Sometimes and so the lady pricks me, I go, fuck, right? I hear some fucking ratchet ass woman, and that's a grown ass man doing all that. You supposed to be a man, right? Women expect men to be men until it doesn't benefit them, and then they want to change things. Well, when it benefits them, men are supposed to be men. Come on now. If such an accident ever happens to me or my own family members possibly reading this, either keep me a hermit in the house to not be seen by public eye or skip the BS and euthanize. This is what I'm fucking saying. All men are all giving each other the nod, right? This is kind of like if me and my bros at the gym, not just my bros, I even had a chick come up and we came up with this. If I die pushing weight, right? Put more plates on the weight that I died on and delete my browser history. That is what you're supposed to do as my wingman. This shit right here is some more comment. People like KK shouldn't have rights. You're a soulless ghoul if you're not okay with being humiliated by your ex-wife and her new husband for the rest of your life. In sickness and in health, you do not understand love. This is Christ-like. And they say women in religion. Never super respect to everyone in this family. If I have a TBI, I'd much rather die than watch another man live the life I was supposed to. Wait, what? Super respect to everyone in this family. If I have a TBI, I'd much rather die than watch another man live the life I was supposed to. This is legally binding decision to live on this site forever. Fucking kill me. Kill me.
Okay, men. We are not responsible for your emotions. I made a video about how silly little video about how I asked my husband for a separation and he took his life the next day. And the amount of comments that are like, it's your fault. I can see why he did. Somebody said that it was I should be charged with involuntary manslaughter.